Woo, woo, woo. Welcome back to Spiritual Fitness. My name is Kanini. So, the other day I was watching this video of a Kenyan guy, and he was talking about how his wife cheated on him with five of his friends. And you have to wonder, why do good people attract wicked people, like negative people who will put you so down that you fail to move forward in the next steps of your life? How does this happen? We'll talk about this, but before we continue, today I'm sporting a natural hair look at it. I love natural hair, and it's good, I think, for every black woman to know. It's nice to play with your hair. I understand we play with our hair a lot. We wear wigs, we have braids. I think like a black girl has endless opportunity when it comes to, playing with her hair. You can become bulby, you can become, short hair, like all in once. It's good, it's a gift from God, I get it. But I think that don't forget who you are. Don't forget to spot your natural look more than you spot those fake looks, because you really want to. I hate that motorcycle guy. I hate him. Look at him. Yeah. He's always making it so loud. Like sometimes he'll play that motorcycle in the morning, like 5 a.m. Let's just let it go. Let it go. Fine. Okay. May Grace follow him. So anyway, yeah, let's not forget our natural look, how to spot it once in a while, because I think it's nice to stay natural and nice and fabulous all the time. We are naturally beautiful. And if you feel somebody's attacking you for your hair, for your skin, just know that people are jealous. People are just jealous. Ugly people who hate their skin will attack your beautiful, shiny melanin skin. That's all there is to it. They're ugly, they know it, they're jealous, and they're trying to, spread the hate. But just know that you're wonderful, you're beautiful, and you're amazing. So let's move on to why good people attract bad people. Hey, this one. So this Kenyan guy, he's getting an interview. I'm not gonna play it because it was in Kikuyu, so most of you won't even understand it anyway. So he is talking about how he married this woman, and I think they had been married. I didn't get the number of years they'd been married, but I would say because they had children, they'd probably been married somewhere between 5 to 10 years. And he was talking about how she was always cheating on him. One time, he was looking at her phone, and he just saw all the messages that she was like, tomorrow I'll do better, get a better room. She was even saying, you don't have to get an expensive hotel, you can get a cheaper hotel. She was saying these things, and then she was like, like my leg was hurting, that's why today, I wasn't able to do the gymnastics. It was all these things that he's seeing this, and this is about his wife. And she continued to cheat on him with this guy that he knew. And at one time, it got so bad that he was like, well, you can stay with me and you can stay with him. I just don't wanna see you, talk to him, or hear about it. He kind of accepted that his wife is running around and he just have to stay with her and pay the bills, because he really wanted to keep the family. He did not want to break his family. He had invested his time, his money, his love, all of his emotions on this woman who belonged to the streets. And you wonder, why does life put you in this situation. You think it's God's doing, but this is not God's doing. And people say, why did God do this to me? And then you start getting bitter at God, like, I'm a good person, why is this happening to me? Or you start thinking that there is something wrong with you. You start thinking that somehow, like, you're not worthy of love, because this person is treating you so badly that the only way that you can make sense of it is you think that you're not worthy of love. And when you feel that you're not worthy of love, now you start drinking. This man started drinking. He started crying. He would go out to his friends. He'd start drinking and crying. And they're like, what is wrong with him? What is wrong with you? And he'd just cry and cry and cry. And even when he was talking at the interview, I could feel that he still hadn't healed. He was crying. It was so much pain that I felt so bad, because a lot of people ask, why me? Why do bad things happen to good people? I'm going to tell you this. You can be a good person and be very naive. Very, very naive. You can be a good person and be foolish. You're lacking in wisdom. And you can be a good person. Listen to me. You can be a good person and lack proper boundaries. And when you do that, bad things will happen to you. I always tell people, imagine a circle, right? Build a circle, and inside that circle, write the word safe, right? You write the word safe. It means that you must have boundaries in your life if you want to be safe. There is no other way. You can't just allow anybody in your life and expect that you're going to be safe. You cannot just not have boundaries and expect that you're going to be safe. Those two things don't go together. Good mental health starts with proper boundaries, okay? Good mental health starts with proper boundaries. I am a Christian, and I believe that God sets the highest bar when it comes to the boundaries that keep you safe. He says, do not commit murder. So you should not be entertaining people who murder. Do not be an adulteress. So you shouldn't be entertaining people in your life who are cheating on you. If you're not somebody who gossips, you shouldn't be entertaining people who gossip. These are the people you block out of your life. These are the people, you divorce. These are the people you get out of your life. Because let me tell you something. If that person is not changed by Jesus, if that person is not going to submit under the authority of God, they won't submit to your authority. I tell men all the time, there's a reason why the Bible says a good woman comes from the Lord. If she's coming from the streets, she's not going to submit to you. I'm just telling you facts right here. Facts. This is the whole truth. If somebody in their right mind cannot submit to the moral authority of God, you think there is nothing you can do to change that person. And you shouldn't feel that there is something wrong with you because this person did not change. There is nothing wrong with you because this person is just a person who lacks a sort of discipline. They don't want to be bound. They just want to live the carefree worldly life. The Bible always tells us there's the people of the world and there's the people who've been saved. And that Savior has boundaries. Jesus has boundaries. He says, you're either with me or against me. So there's a clear boundary here about how you're supposed to behave. Somebody who doesn't have the love of Christ in them has no love to give you. I'm sorry to tell you. They have nothing to give you. It's not there. Because the gifts of the Holy Spirit, their love, joy, peace, kindness, self-control, faithfulness, if they do not have those fruits of the Holy Spirit, they will not be good and faithful to you. A good woman comes from the Lord. A good woman has been baptized by the water and the Spirit. The blood, the water, and the Spirit. Those fruits of the Holy Spirit, I'm telling you, they are the icing on the cake. So bad people are going to be bad because they don't have boundaries. They just do whatever they want. They are wicked. She believes it's her body. She can do whatever she wants with her body. What are you gonna do? She doesn't believe that marriage sets boundaries about her body, about who she can have sex with. If she doesn't believe like that, you can't change somebody's mind if they are already set in wickedness. You cannot. So you're there hurting your feelings. This man was trying to tried to commit suicide. So you're going to take your life because somebody else's wickedness, because somebody else is not a good person. Don't do it. Kick them out and go dedicate your life to God, and understand the gospel so that you're able to pick better partners. You should be able to, if you submit yourself to the authority of God, you should be able to pick better partners. But if you're also wishy-washy with God, your life's gonna be wishy-washy. It's just the way it is. If you're going to not look for a good, faithful woman, but you're going to look for the one who is beautiful and curvy and all those things, it's all gonna end up, that world will perish. It's going to end. It's going to end. A lot of men be like, oh, that woman who was cleaning, washing, doing everything for you, who was clearly white material, you are like, oh, she's too much for me. She loves me too much. I can't stand her. I'm going to break her heart. Now, and then you go for that other troll down the streets, a street woman, and you think that that's going to be the woman for you. She's going to run you. She's going to run over you. She's going to be unfaithful. And it's you. If you choose with the world, if you choose a woman with worldly eyes, you're going to get a worldly woman who's not going to be faithful, who's going to cheat on you. You went for the body. You didn't go for the spirit. You're a carnal person. And that's what you attracted. Because of your foolishness, because you're not wise, because you don't set good boundaries to protect yourself and your future generation, you get the fruits of your decisions. So don't come here crying when you know that you did not use wisdom. You did not seek God's counsel. You did not seek God's, judgment on things. And I'm sorry to tell you this. I know you wanted another message that's probably, that's going to make you feel better. But I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to wake you up because it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about your children and how they're going to grow and the decisions that they're going to make. If you break down your family, they will have mental health problems, and then they will also not be able to be strong enough for the next generation. And that's why we are in this mess that we are in, because nobody ever told people the truth. We are in this mess that we are in. We have the highest number of mental health problems because of the family breakdown. Because of the family breakdown, it means men are not choosing good wives, and I don't know, they are leaving the good wives and going for the wrong wives. And then the family breaks down, and then we are back to poor mental health. A good woman comes from the Lord. So you come here crying that she's been sleeping with 5 of your friends in your entire marriage. That's not a marriage. That's not a marriage. A man, if your wife is cheating on you with your friends, you have to have such low self-esteem that I don't even know how you can succeed in business. I don't know how you can succeed with good mental health. It's not going to happen. Your mental health is at its worst right now. There is nothing bad as a partner who is unsupportive. Whether you're a woman or a man, if your partner is not supportive, it means that that marriage is going to break down. That union is as good as dead. So, of course, he felt like he wanted to commit suicide because, this woman you married, you have children with, sleeps with 5 of your best friends. I mean, what the hell? You know? But she wasn't a godly woman to the begin with. So I can tell you that you didn't seek God's counsel. You looked at her and you thought she was beautiful. You know? You took her and you were like, oh, this is the woman for me. Because you love her, you think that's all that's needed to make the marriage work. You're like, oh, I love her. I'm going to do everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm going to be good to this woman. And you're expecting that your goodness will somehow sway her to become good. And that's the naivety. You know, you think, oh, I love her. She's good. I love how she is. She's just beautiful. I'm just going to provide make sure that I pay everything, to make sure that she's all set. And you think that that's going to be okay with her. And she's not a godly woman. You know, godly women understand that things are going to be tough in the beginning, but if you work together, it's going to be good in the end. So they understand that in the beginning there's pains, but if you two stay together and do as God commanded you, it leads to a better place. But a woman who is not godly wants everything right here, right now. She doesn't have the patience to go the long haul for you. And you cannot change that. You cannot change that. So, you know, your choices, you make your bed. You know, you make your bed, you lay in it. So it's very important to not just bank on you being nice, on you being good, expecting that you're going to attract good people. You have to set proper boundaries. It's not about being nice. It's about setting proper boundaries. It's about creating a safe zone. It's about using good judgment and using good wisdom. Like being nice. I hope I busted your bubble. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe. And until next time, may God bless you. And again, my name is Kanini. And until next time, may God bless you.